Hi, my name is Eddie, and this is a weekly reading for Sagittarius that runs from the 20th until the 26th of February. So I'm going to shuffle your cards first of all. And don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share and to comment. And thanks so much for all your comments so far. Very much appreciated, and I will reply to all comments. So a good shuffle and just focusing around you. And just laying down your 10 cards on the table in front of me. Right, so the first card is in the here and now, the present situation. What's going on around you at this time? The card I get is the Knight of Wands in the reversed position. I do sense there may well have been a lot of to and froing, a lot of pushing and pulling, a lot of blowing hot and cold. Okay, you may well be in two minds around a situation. It's like you're being pulled one way and then the other. It could well be that your heart is feeling one thing and your mind is wanting something else. But what I do sense here with this card is that you are going to find more balance around the situation. Okay, there's a strong sense of finding some kind of middle ground here. So it could well be that the mind and the heart work together, which then enables you to feel more settled, which in turn enables you to move forward. You know, it's a bit like this scenario of like the ship in the ocean and the sea is too choppy and then the ship finds it hard to get to its destination. But once the sea calms down, then the ship has easy passage. Because at the moment, or the way it's been, it's like you're being pulled one way and then the other, and you just end up going around in circles. But when your mind and your heart work together, there's a strong sense of just moving forward here. It's certainly about things coming together here for you as well. Things could well be up in the air, but I just sense there is going to be a conclusion around the situation, either a closure or some kind of opening. So the card crossing is the Ten of Wands in the reverse position. Yeah, quite clearly here you've been holding on to something for far too long. Okay, it's well out of date, that's what I get here. Okay, it's a bit like, it's symbolic, but like you've been walking around town with these bags of rubbish. Okay, there's a need to get rid of this rubbish. Okay, and then you'll feel lighter and then you'll move forward much quicker, but also you allow space for something new here. So it is very much about out with the old, in with the new, burning dead wood to clear a way forward here. In the past, coming to the present, I've got the Ace of Swords here in the reversed position. And quite clearly, you know, it shows things coming to a head here. Okay, it's like you tried so much, you tried so hard around like an issue here. Okay, but a strong sense here is that things are coming to a head. Okay, things coming to a conclusion. It's very much about you've decided to draw a line in the sand and you've decided to move forward from this situation. Okay, enough is enough here. Okay, as I look more forward, I've got the Page of Wands in the reversed position. I do sense something toxic around you. You know, it's been going on for quite a while here. It could be around some like negative people or some kind of sort of negative influence here, and it could well be working on yourself and kind of sort of changing some habits here. Okay, I do sense big changes taking place here in the coming weeks and coming months. It's very much about you facing up to your demons here. That's what I'm feeling, which then enables you to move forward. You may well have had some bad news recently that, you know, just caused you a lot of distress. Okay, but it's big changes, you know, and we all resist change. Okay, so it's very much this like transitional period and you moving from one stage to a new one here. Okay, it's a bit like a plane going from one place to a better place and experiencing turbulence along the way. It's a sure sign of positive change here for you. So your gold card is shown by the Four of Pentacles. Okay, a few things with this card. The first thing is that you've been holding on to something for far too long. Okay, there's no more aces to play here. You've tried everything. Okay, now's the time to let go. I do sense it being quite toxic. Okay, it's been holding you back, and it could well be you making these changes as well, changing your habits and just moving forward from where you were before. Okay, I do sense there are some positive changes ahead for you once you do manage to let go, and there's also something here about some improvements around a work or a money situation for you. I do sense you gaining more security, more certainty, or even more commitment here. Subconsciously, I've got the Star card in the reverse position. So I do sense you've been doing a lot of work in yourself. There's also a lot of healing which is taking place as well. I do sense a lot of hurts here, emotional hurts attached to the past and to this situation. It's like you're working through this issue, you know, because at times you try to let go, you try to move forward, then you just slip back into your sea of emotions. But with the cards which are shown here, I do sense you do manage to break free. And then what's yours will always come in anyhow, okay? I mean, this card sometimes can be around wastage. So there's a sense of being more efficient here. It could be being more careful with money, or even what you say to people, because I do sense there are some people around you, you tell them stuff, and then they're very negative about it, okay? And it kind of sort of puts you off, you know, these changes. So the more you can hold on to stuff, the more you can kind of sort of move forward. Of course, if it's a big issue, there is a need to share things then with people you can trust, and also people who are very close to you as well. There's also something here about some intention setting. You need to be more efficient. There's a lot of wastage. It's like you put out your good intentions and then it's backed up with worry, fear, doubt, lack of belief, and that just cancels out your good intentions. So it's working on these fears, these doubts, this lack of belief, and once you work on them, then you'll gain more of what you put out, okay? You'll actually get more manifestations of what you've been asking for, and it'll be a lot quicker and a lot more efficient. So the advice card here is shown by the Justice card. Could well be some kind of legal situation around you or something official, but it's saying everything's going to work out okay. It's going to work out for the best. That's what I'm giving here. But the advice here is to take some kind of action. If you take some kind of action, then you're going to bring things back into balance. So maybe you need to write to somebody, or you need to reply to something, you need to get things sorted, perhaps some paperwork. And then once you get that sorted, then things are shown to open up for you. So on the outside, I've got, the Devil card. This card is all about toxic, okay, which I was kind of sort of picking up earlier, okay. It's still kind of sort of going on here, you know, but there are glimmers of light, okay. But the feeling here is that you need to fully let go now, okay. Just trust in the universe, because you've been holding on to this situation for far too long. There's no more aces to play, okay. Every chance was given here, okay. It's time to let go, just cut those chains and then just move forward. So your hopes and your fears are shown by the Ace of Pentacles. So I suppose your fear is that nothing's going to change, and you do pay in advance in the sense of when you make changes, it's very difficult initially, but once you actually get through the initial stage, then it's a lot better on the other side. That's what I'm being given here. And in fact, with this card here, it's very much about more security, more certainty, more commitment, improvements around a money or work situation, and also some money coming which isn't earned. So for example, something like some kind of win, inheritance, some kind of settlement you've been waiting on, it's on the way. And the outcome card is the Five of Pentacles. Okay, interesting card. I've got the stained glass window here, which shows you being helped from the spiritual plane, but they kind of sort of give you what you need to get what you want, okay. So there is a strong sense here of all these kind of sort of frustrations you're going through. These challenges, this lack of belief, you need to work through them, and then it kind of sort of clears the road forward for you. I mean, the card does show like this person on crutches here, and you're walking next to them in rags. So this situation or this person has been holding you back, okay? But I tell you now, you put on your glad rags and just move forward from this personal situation. These crutches will be thrown up in the air, and what you want will start running towards you. Then you can choose whether you want it or not. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to comment, and there's a link for free daily readings. Thank you.